Candy George. The date is June 24, 2015. The speech is informative, and the title is How Important Technology is Today on Society. Imagine a world where there is no technology. That is very hard to imagine because technology is so very important in our lives today. I would like to share where I think it is very important. For example, doctors use it to perform surgeries, MRIs, and many other aspects to run the hospital. Communication in general can also help people. Communication in general and also other things that can help people develop physically and or mentally. The first thing I would like to talk about today is how technology has helped improve communication. There are many different forms of communication. For example, your cell phone and smartphone. Computer, which have email, blogs, videos, and video conferencing. Video conferencing can help jobs all around the world. If someone wanted to get a job and they were out of state, they wouldn't have to travel a far distance to go communicate with the job. They could make a video chat online with the person who was hiring them and themselves through a computer or smartphone. The cell phone has many forms of communication, which is texting, FaceTime, or even a simple phone call. Another thing that computers help is, for example, this online class. I'm from Columbia, and this class is at Tri-County in Clemson, so I wasn't able to do this because I live here, but thankfully through online and technology, I was able to do this class. Technology makes it very easy for people to communicate very quickly. It is more efficient. The internet has made it much easier for people from around the world to collaborate thoughts and information. According to my father, Walter George, he said without his phone or computer, his job as a trailer leasing would be almost impossible to contact his employees or customers. All day long, he's on his computer and phone communicating through technology to all the people that he needs to talk to throughout his day. The next thing is technology in hospitals. Hospitals revolve around technology. For example, MRIs, computers, and also machines that make limbs or products for people who are in need of something for their body. Some surgeries use equipment that is small enough and you're able to control on the computer to do surgeries. What it does is makes a small incision through your stomach or anywhere that you needed to have the surgery be taken place, and it's much more efficient and doesn't leave a large scar. In hospitals, they did not have up-to-date technology. It would be much harder for us to be where we are today. Thankfully, through technology, we as Americans are able to improve in the hospitals and continue treatment for people that are in need. According to my mother, Candy George, she said, being a GI nurse, she used technology all the time in her profession, from x-ray scopes and charting. In the past, if someone had colon cancer, it was a very invasive surgery. But with the technology they were using today, they are able to go in and do a small incision, and the patient is able to go home that day. They also were able to go in through the mouth and retrieve things that a patient swallowed without surgery. So having that technology, the techniques are much more simple and much more rapidly efficient to get things done. According to Mary Franke, on her blog, 3 Reasons Why Technology is Good for Society, she says, simply dialing 911 has saved so many lives and how easy it is to communicate with someone when they are in need of help. Now the police can also track where your location is on your phone, where you called in need of help. So if I was in trouble, I'm able to call 911, and the police and 911 are able to track me where my exact location is, thankfully through technology. The last thing I would like to talk about is how important technology is through the development of individuals. People with a disability can play with computers to stimulate their brain. When I worked at the Tribble Center last year, they gave the patients iPads, so they were able to log on their iPad themselves, look through apps, and doing so to stimulate their brain. They would do things simple as reading a book, playing math games, or even coloring on the iPad. It also helped young children being able to read. They can open the app and begin reading, and if they're confused on a word or anything, they are able to click on the word if they have trouble, and the iPad will read out the words to them. So that will help them learn all the words that they need to know. It can help develop the brain through reading and fun games on the iPad. Having different forms of technology can help the brain and make it develop better. If your brain gets no development, it can decrease in the achievements that it's supposed to do. So having things to stimulate it is a great source of achieving things throughout your life. Today I have identified 3 aspects of how important it is to people in their everyday lives, technology. These are only a few things of how technology is used in our everyday life: communication, hospitals, and the development of many individuals. Many people don't realize how important technology really is in our society. But once you dig a little deeper into it and realize how important technology really is, it's awesome to have this, because America would not be who we are today and how far we developed if it wasn't for technology. Thank you.